What up, you awesome sauce hackers? It's your boy, the humble hacker from Chi-Town, Chiron, back with another video walkthrough. Today, we're hitting up TryHackMe Room Pickle Rick. Apparently, Rick is smart enough to alter his molecular structure, shrink his mass, and transform his epidermis into a pickle, hence the name, for reasons completely unknown. Also, an unknown fact is that Rick can perform an act such as this, but not have the reversal of that process within the reasonable proximity of his person, providing himself with the capability of reverting back to his original form. Science, right? Could do some messed up ish with it. I mean, he's a scientist because he invents, transforms, creates, and destroys for a living. When he doesn't like something about the world, he changes it. I guess that makes sense. He is a mad scientist after all, and not a magician. Because one takes brains and the other takes dark eyeliner. For this room, we'll be focusing on one particular exploit type, and that is, imaginary drum roll please, command injection. This room focuses a lot on this. This is also going to be a quick room. Fingers crossed. The mission is to find 3 ingredients that will help Rick make his potion to transform himself back into a human. Again, why was this not within a reasonable proximity of him so he wouldn't have this problem? Guess it's up to us to clean up after his mess. So come on, let's flip that pickle. You're not going to regret it. The payoff is huge. Wow, that really doesn't sound right saying it out loud. Anyway, moving on. Be sure to like this video, share, and subscribe to the channel for weekly content. If there's another beginner machine you want me to tackle or just want to chat it up, leave a comment. Now, weapons ready? Let's get it. Alright then, let's get started. As always, our typical nmap scan, nmap-sc for using safe scripts, -sv for enumerating versions, -o capital A for outputting all formats of Pickle Rick, and here's the IP address that we have right now. And we already ran the scan, so let's go ahead and cat this out. And what do we got? We have port 22 open, and then we got port 80 open. And looks like the title page is Rick is super cool. Alright then, let's find out just how super cool this boy is. Go to his website here, and what do we got? Help Morty. Morty, need your help. Turn myself into a pickle again, and this time I can't change back. Why? If you are so smart, why did you not think of resolving this problem before it became? Alright, whatever. Crazy people and crazy science. Alrighty. So on this main page, let's see what we can dig out via the source code. That's normally should always be our first step. We see basic pages. Let's just see if we can read the source code, see if anything sticks out, and then pull like whatever we find, add that later. Let's see. We have a little something here in the comments. Note to self: remember username. Username Rick Rules. All right. So looks like we got a username here. Let's put this in our booty pocket right here. Create a notes file. Put that there. All right, cool. Now let's keep it moving. Okay, we are on the main page, and we've already ran our nmap scan. So now that we have a page on port 80, next stop is to see if we can do some directory busting with GoBuster. So with GoBuster, we got a command right here, GoBuster. The module we're using is dir, and specifying our word list. Word list, we're going to be using the medium. The -q for STFU. If we get any errors, specifying our output X, meaning the extensions that we want this program to dig for. Since this is Apache running on Linux, always going to start with PHP first. If this was Microsoft IIS, we would switch it to ASP and ASPX. Some of them, I believe, IIS does allow for PHP as well. I got to double check that. But to kind of be as specific as possible, this is what we normally should start with the main files that are associated with that server on either a Linux or a Windows machine. So we're going to be digging up extensions out of everything that's under PHP, HTML, TXT, SH, in HTML. Specifying a URL right here, and we're going to be using 200 threads. Now, since we already ran this here, I'm going to go ahead and cat this out. And we have 4 pages right here that GoBuster have found. So let's start from the top down. Let's go with the assets. See what's here. When it wants to load, which I don't think it do. We're already on the main page, so we can skip this. And just to confirm what I'm talking about, let's get rid of that. One TikTok. Let's remove this real quick. There we are. All right, let's close this one. Try this again. Huh, shocking. These are just chilling, not doing anything. Let's go to the next one and see what this does. If this index doesn't want to open, then we'll just keep it moving. All right, so it looks like robots.txt. All this has on it is wubba-lubba-lub-dub. So let's copy that. We don't know what this is. Source code on that. Anything? No. Nothing that sticks out. So let's just put that right here, right in the booty pocket. And let's keep it moving right after that. All right. So let us check this main page again. All right. What was our leftover ones? We have portal.php. So let's check this one out and see what this brings us. Probably not there. Okay. Alright, so don't know why this is not coming up as quick as it should. Let's go ahead and run ping. Alright, so it looks like it's alright, but you don't want to load up nothing. Okay, let's just go ahead and close this out. Reopen this. Web browser right here. Okay. Cool. Let's go to this page here. All right. Cool. So we got a login page. Let's do the same thing and see what assets had in it. Let's go ahead and copy that. Put that right here. Now we got something pulling up here. All right, and looks like we just got a lot of just images, JavaScript files, in the CSS file. All right, so really doesn't look like there's much there to stare at. Here, regular login page. Okay. Now, since this is a login page and we just found a username, let's see if the word that we found on robots.txt could possibly be a password. Doesn't hurt to try. So let's go ahead and copy that. Hold up. Still got a space in there. Let's make sure we get everything except the space. Like that. Paste that right there. All right. Looks like we got in. Okay then. So let us see what if there's anything in the source code here. Hang on. Let's look at these first. Okay, commands. We have a command panel. Only the real Rick can view this page. Yeah, that just does not look right at all. Alright. Okay, looks like we can't get into any of these. So what should we do? Since this is a command panel, first let's check source code. Okay, looks like we got a base 64 string right here. And let's see if we could decode this. So how we do it? It's going to be running the echo command, not echoy. Single quote. Actually, because it's going to be a long string, I just want to kind of cut out the middleman and just do this now, get it out of the way. So I'm going to pipe this to base 64 -D for decrypt. Go ahead and paste our string right here in the single quotes. Okay, looks like that we get another string, but we get a message of invalid input. Alright, so let's try this again. Echo, single quotes, pipe, base 64 -D. I'm going to just press enter right here as a sanity check for one important reason. So I can simply just enter that, press enter. So if we get another string or whatever, if it starts to look like a rabbit hole, all I got to do is just press the up arrow, bam, and just move the cursor right over back in here, and then just paste it right in there. So I don't have to keep typing it all over and over and over and over and over again. All right, so it looks like that we got another string. Let's take this, copy that, up arrow twice. See if we can decode this. Looks like, yeah, damn, looks like this is not giving a squibbity bop. So let's keep it moving, see what we got. Nothing. We got this next string here. All right. Starting to get a little bit annoying that nothing's coming out of here. Then we get another damn base 64 string. Jeez, how many of these are there? All right. Holy habanero peppers in Hades. Okay. Rabbit hole. Well, fornicate your madre. But this is also something that's interesting to see, that the more we dove down here, we finally got something. So and this is the other reason why it helps, but then it also hurts having to do this, because you don't want to get this. Now, since we've officially seen that Rick is a monstrous a-hole, let's keep it pushing. All right, let's get back over to our command panel here and see what all that we could do. Let's see if we can run ls. Okay, so we can run ls, and we have some text files we could look at. All right, let's see if we could run cat. Yesterday our machine we could not, so let us see if we can today. Command disabled to make it hard for future Pickle Rick, and make it hard for myself as well. Habanero pepper. There's a lesson here, and I'm not going to be the one to figure that out. So we have to log in to this page using the key that we've discovered. Keyword discovered, not stolen. Besides, stealing stuff is about the stuff, not the stealing. And now we are back at we are here at a command panel, but we cannot use cat to read files, and we clearly see that there's stuff here that we can look at. And we need to figure out a way to read these. So let us go and use commands like less. See if this one works. I didn't say open link. Damn you! Here we go. Okay. All right. Execute that. Mr. Meesk's hair. First ingredient was Mr. Meek's hair. Okie dokie. Sometimes Science is a lot more art than science. A lot of people don't get that. And I don't get why he needs this. Okay, well, either way, it's our ingredient that we need. So, forget that. Let's keep it pushing. First ingredient, already got. And first ingredient, if I could spell it correctly. If I did, Pico doesn't have spell check, and right now I don't care. Let's keep it going. All right. So we have command injection. So we can read files here. Actually, no, we don't have command injection. Yet all we did was just read a file. All right. We have one more file in here. LS, not KS. Sorry, battling a headache. My brain is like all over the place right now. All right, so we have another file here called clue. Let's check that. Not open link. There we go. Look around the file system for the other ingredient. Okay. Now, we're not technically connected to this machine, but just by this web page. So, let's figure how to navigate this here. All right. Let's check this assets path again. See if anything stands out. No, that does not. Portal. Rick and Morty. Nice shoddy right there. Pickle Rick. No, don't want to look at that. Alright. And fail. Let's go back here to this command panel. And let's see what we can do. Alright. But in order to actually see what we can do, we're going to probably need to start chaining some commands together. So let's see if we could back up a couple of directories. Now we start working with some of this command injection by using the semicolon. Actually, let's... hang on. Let's try pipe first. So it did not go back into directories, so that one did not work. Try this again. Use a semicolon this time. ls.al. And now we have something different. Okay. Now let's work with this. And see if we can get to the second ingredient here. Let us go... where is it? Here we go. We have home folder. So let's try to navigate to this folder and see what's in it. So what we're going to do, let's go cd home/home. My apologies. We're going to do a semicolon here. ls-la semicolon and pwd to print working directory. Let's see what this produces here. Okay. We have the directory listing of Rick and Ubuntu. When we want to read a directory with the listing of the home folder, we have these two users. Use pwd to print the directory that we're in, that we're accessing, and that's the home folder right here. All right, so let's try this again, a little bit different. I'm gonna go cd home Rick semicolon ls-la -pwd. Second ingredients. All right. So since this might be a file, this might be a folder. So let's figure out what this is. And since there's a space here, we're going to have to enclose this entire phrase in double quotes. So what we're going to do is cd home Rick semicolon. Let's see what the file in order to see what the file is, the type of file that it is, of this here. Okay, execute that. This is a text file. Fantastic. All right, so let's try this again. CD home is with an E, not a W. CD home / Rick. Now we're going to try to read this file. Since we can't use cat, we're going to use the less command. Less, double quotes. Second ingredients. Let's just copy this just in case. And we see that the second ingredient is 1 Jerry tier. Let's go ahead and copy that. Put that right here. Second ingredient. Okay. Now, let's see if we can find user permissions, because we're not accessing this through a terminal. We're accessing this straight from the web page, so it's going to be really different, because there's a lot of things that we can and can't do from this interface here versus a command line. So let's see what we can do just from here and see if we can run sudo -l to see if we can get a listing of permission. Okay, which we do. And it looks like we've got all the power. All right. With that being said, this would mean that we can essentially do anything that we want from this command panel because we have all permissions to access it. With that being said, that also means that we should be able to access the root folder too. So, let's go and pull it up. Let's go cd root semicolon ls-la. Let's go ahead and copy this so we can still build our script off of this. Execute that. And blam. Super secret ingred. So this is what's in the root folder. Let's see what this clue text file is. All right. So we are going to, let's run it like this. Less root clue, not clause, clue.txt. Let's copy that, execute that, and doesn't say anything. All right. Let's do this here and simply do semicolon ls-la again, execute that. And since this clue.txt didn't really show us anything, let's see if we could dig this out. All right, so it's okay, cd root semicolon. Let's try it like this. cd root less clue.txt. Looking around the file system for the other ingredient. Okay, there we go. Didn't use the actual path. So let's try this again. Build this here. cd root semicolon less. Gonna keep this all together. And wait, that is not correct because we already have Mr. Meeseek's hair right there. All right, so let's try this again. cd root all right, and it looks like this is continuously on the main folder, not the root folder. All right, so let's try it a different way. Since we can use sudo, so we have all the privileges. Now we find out where we went wrong because we didn't use sudo to access the root folder. That's why it didn't work. So sudo, and let's just do run an ls on the root folder. Now, so we're going to be running the command as root to access root. Should have thought of that first. And there we go. We see there's third.txt. Now that we see that there, let's build the script now so we can read this file. Let's do the full path just to make sure we cover our bases. Whoops, I should have put the word sudo before since we're chaining commands. Sudo less / root / third.txt, not /txt. Copy this just in case. Execute. And boom. Third ingredient. Fleeb juice. No idea what that is. Okie dokie. Looks like we have all 3 of our ingredients. Mr. Meese's hair, 1 Jerry tear, and fleeb juice. And this was all of the ingredients that we needed in order to complete this room. So we just killed it. And I hope you guys had like a great time with it. I know definitely that I did. I'm gonna have one more video tomorrow as like a shout out to one of my YouTube followers here at their request. Again, if you guys have any suggestions for beginner level boxes, then I'll do what I can like to go ahead and hit it up for you and give you a shout out too. Until then, produces.